You can tell a man's age by his shirt. Not the number on his driver's license, but how his shirt fits, how it sits on his body, and how it works with the rest of his outfit. For men over 50, the wrong shirt makes you look tired, dated, or like you stopped caring. But the right Oxford shirt quietly tells the world you're still sharp, still in the game, and very much in control. In this video, you'll learn 3 simple Oxford pairing rules you can use to look sharper at work and at dinner. You'll see how to use one classic shirt style to move from the office to an evening out without changing your entire outfit. You'll understand how to choose the right colors, fabrics, and combinations so your Oxford shirt works with your body today, not 20 years ago. And by the end, you'll know exactly how to use Oxfords to look powerful, modern, and effortless after 50. The power of the Oxford after 50. Let's start with why the Oxford shirt matters so much for a man over 50. Unlike flimsy dress shirts that show every line and curve, an Oxford has a slightly heavier cloth that drapes better on a mature body. It hides small imperfections, smooths your shape, and gives your upper body a stronger, more structured look. That alone makes an Oxford shirt one of the most forgiving and masculine shirts you can own. An Oxford is also timeless. You could wear one in 1990, 2010, or today and still look appropriate and sharp. That matters at our age, because the last thing you want is to chase trends or look like you're trying to dress like your son. A well-fitted Oxford shirt lets you look current, not desperate. The texture of Oxford cloth gives you quiet depth. It's not shiny, it's not loud, but up close it looks rich and substantial. In a work setting, that texture makes you look more serious and grounded. At dinner, it gives your shirt a relaxed elegance that a stiff, glossy dress shirt can't match. Most important, the Oxford shirt adapts. Roll the sleeves and it feels casual. Button it up with a sharp collar and it feels ready for a meeting. Layer it or wear it alone, and it still looks intentional. That's why the 3 pairing rules you're about to learn all start from one place: the right Oxford shirt on the right man. Rule 1. Anchor with a neutral Oxford. The first rule is simple: anchor your look with a neutral Oxford shirt. For work and dinner, that usually means white, light blue, or a very soft, subtle stripe. These shades flatter almost every skin tone over 50 and instantly clean up your appearance. They brighten your face, sharpen your jawline, and make you look more awake. At work, a light blue Oxford shirt is your best friend. It's less harsh than pure white, especially if your hair is gray or thinning. Paired with dark trousers and a simple belt, that blue Oxford gives you authority without looking stiff. You look like a man who knows what he's doing, not a man playing dress-up. For dinner, a crisp white Oxford shirt is unbeatable. Under softer lighting, white reflects just enough light to your face to make you look more energetic. Wear it slightly open at the neck, with the top 1 or 2 buttons undone, and it turns from office to evening instantly. The same neutral Oxford shirt suddenly feels relaxed, confident, and masculine. The key is this: let the Oxford shirt be the quiet center of your outfit. Avoid loud patterns, heavy logos, or strange colors that fight for attention. A neutral Oxford shirt gives you a clean canvas. Then anything you pair with it, from trousers to jackets, becomes supporting detail. You stay in focus, not your clothes. Rule 2. Match the weight to the occasion. The second rule is to match the weight of your Oxford shirt to where you're going. Not all Oxfords feel the same. Some are lighter and smoother, others are thicker and more rugged. Choosing the right weight is the difference between looking polished and looking out of place. For work, especially in a modern office, go with a mid-weight Oxford shirt. It should feel substantial in your hands, but not stiff or heavy. This weight holds a clean line under a blazer or sport coat and hides any softness around the midsection. You stay comfortable at your desk, but you still look put together in a meeting. For dinner, especially in a more relaxed setting, a slightly softer Oxford shirt works best. You want the same Oxford style, but in a cloth that moves more easily when you sit, stand, or roll your sleeves. This softer Oxford shirt lets you look relaxed without looking sloppy. When you lean back at the table, it drapes instead of clinging. If you're going from work to dinner, choose an Oxford shirt that can do both. Midweight, neutral color, clean collar. At the office, wear it buttoned up under a jacket. Before dinner, lose the tie if you're wearing one, unbutton one or two buttons, roll the sleeves neatly, and let the Oxford shirt show its more casual side. Rule 3, sharpen the fit, soften the edges. The third rule is about fit. Most men over 50 get this wrong. They either drown in baggy shirts that make them look heavier and older, or they squeeze into slim cuts that highlight every flaw. The Oxford shirt works best when the fit is sharp but not tight. At the shoulders, the seam of your Oxford shirt should sit right at the edge of your shoulder bone. Not hanging down your arm, not creeping up your neck. This one detail instantly makes you look stronger and more athletic. Even if you've gained weight, a clean shoulder line keeps your frame looking powerful. Around the midsection, your Oxford shirt should skim your body, not cling to it. When you sit, it shouldn't pull across your stomach. When you stand, it shouldn't billow like a sail. This balanced fit is why Oxford cloth is so good for men over 50. It has enough structure to hold shape without being stiff. For both work and dinner, keep the sleeve length of your Oxford shirt in check. At your wrist, the cuff should just kiss the top of your hand. Too long and you look sloppy, too short and you look like you outgrew your shirt. Dial in this fit once, and every Oxford you own will make you look more refined, in the office and at the table. From desk to dinner with one Oxford. Now let's put these rules together in a real situation. You have a full workday, then dinner with colleagues or your partner. You don't have time to go home and change. Your Oxford shirt becomes your secret weapon. Start the day in a light blue or white Oxford shirt. Make sure it's clean, pressed, and fits by the rules we just covered. Wear it tucked into dark trousers with a simple belt. If your office is more formal, add a blazer. Your Oxford shirt now looks professional, sharp, and quietly confident. Before dinner, you adjust, not change. If you're wearing a tie, take it off and slip it into your jacket pocket. Unbutton the top button or two of your Oxford shirt. If the setting allows, you can even lose the jacket and roll your sleeves neatly, just below the elbow. Now the exact same Oxford shirt looks relaxed and approachable. This is the beauty of an Oxford shirt for men over 50. You're not chasing a new outfit for every moment of the day. You're using one well-chosen Oxford shirt, paired and adjusted with intention, to carry you from work to dinner effortlessly. That's real style, controlled, calm, and fully in line with who you are now. Oxfords and color, quiet strength. Color can make or break how your Oxford shirt looks on you, especially after 50. Our skin tone changes with age. We lose some contrast in our face, and harsh colors can make us look washed out. The right Oxford colors bring your face back to life. For work, stay with light blue, white, or a very subtle pattern like a fine stripe. These colors look clean under office lighting and pair easily with dark trousers and jackets. A light blue Oxford shirt, in particular, softens the contrast between gray hair and skin. It gives you a calm, intelligent presence. For dinner, you can stay with the same white or blue Oxford shirt, or add a soft, muted tone like pale gray. Avoid loud, bright colors that look like you're trying too hard. Your goal is quiet strength. You want people to notice how good you look, not how loud your shirt is. An Oxford in the right color does exactly that. Whatever the setting, let your Oxford shirt color work with your natural features. If your hair is gray or white, a light blue Oxford can be your signature. If you still have darker hair, a crisp white Oxford will look powerful and clean. Remember, the shirt should frame your face, not compete with it. Finishing touches that respect the shirt. The last step is to make sure everything around your Oxford shirt respects it. Your shirt is the star. Everything else should support it, not fight it. This is where men over 50 win or lose the look. At work, keep what you wear with your Oxford simple and sharp. Dark trousers, a clean belt, and if needed, a blazer with a quiet pattern or solid color. Your Oxford shirt should be the lightest piece on your upper body. That draws the eye to your face and keeps your look controlled and professional. At dinner, you can relax the rest of your outfit, but keep your Oxford shirt in focus. Dark jeans or tailored chinos under a white or light blue Oxford will always look modern. If you add a jacket, keep it soft and unstructured so it doesn't overpower the shirt. Let the Oxford handle the elegance. Grooming matters just as much. A clean collar, no stains, and no frayed edges on your Oxford shirt show that you respect yourself. When your shirt is crisp, even in a casual setting, you look like a man who still pays attention. And that, more than anything, is what makes you stand out after 50. You've just learned 3 powerful Oxford pairing rules that can carry you through your workday and into the evening without stress. Anchor your look with a neutral Oxford, match the weight to the occasion, and sharpen the fit while softening the edges. Use one well